What started as a holiday vacation in Mexico has turned into an extended stay for a Norman couple. Man says when they tried to return home from Mexico, he tested positive for COVID-19 and had to stay behind while his wife flew back to the metro. News 9's Brittany Toulis has more on his journey home.
Timothy Shannon said goodbye to his wife at a Mexican resort on the 23rd. Since then, the family's spending Christmas, New Year's, and their 19th anniversary over FaceTime. The most frustrating part, Timothy says, is with the new CDC guidelines, he and the airline say he should be okay to fly.
Today's kind of tough too, because today is my actual anniversary.
Timothy Shannon and his wife went to Mexico the week before Christmas as an early anniversary celebration. They planned to fly home on the 23rd, but had to get a COVID test 24 hours prior. His came back positive.
We had been taking temperatures at every restaurant all day long. I'd really had no symptoms whatsoever. They said that my wife was still okay to fly.
He and his wife have 4 kids, and this year Timothy had to spend Christmas morning hundreds of miles away.
They're still at that age where, you know, time is kind of getting short. So every vacation, every holiday is important. So missing one is not something that you want to have happen.
Still asymptomatic on the 27th when the CDC changed the quarantine guidelines, allowing travelers with a positive test result to fly with proof of recovery from a doctor, which Timothy had. But the third-party app, Verifly's policies hadn't updated yet.
They only have a spot to submit one form. So you either have to choose to submit your positive COVID test or your doctor release letter, but you can't submit both. The problem is that doesn't meet the guidelines with the airlines.
He went to the airport on the 27th, hoping to catch a flight back home, but instead had to make the hour-long return trip to the resort.
The security wouldn't let me through the gate. They basically said I had checked out, so I was no longer a guest of the hotel.
They eventually let him back in and continued comping his room and food while he quarantines.
You have no room key. And so that way, if you leave your room and try to sneak out, if the door locks behind you, then, you know, you have no choice but to tell someone.
Timothy is hoping to walk through these doors and reunite with his wife and kids on Sunday. At Will Rogers World Airport, Brittany Toulis, Oklahoma's own, News 9.